Goodness, 10 p.m. How we feeling, man? How you guys doing? Yes, fantastic. You guys look good. You look cute. Black people, yes. Gonna get right into it, man. So I'm really happy to be here. My mom also says I look very dashing in this sleeveless cardigan, so you can't hurt me. You cannot wound me, okay? We're gonna have a fun time. Happy to be here, and if any of you call me Carlton, I will kill you, okay? Let's just clean the palate, right? Because sometimes your laughter stings. Guys, I'm not originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I was actually raised in the very mediocre part of the country that is known as Columbus, Ohio, and I made the choice to move out here 6 years ago because, like the old saying goes, life is short. So you move to Philadelphia and you just make it fucking shorter, right? Like you just do like Kesha says and die young, okay? I did not have hypertension 3 years ago, and I can't have red meat now. Nothing is fair. But I've been here a long time, man. I've seen the ups and downs of the city. I've seen the mood change. And y'all went and won the Super Bowl in February, and I gotta tell you, for the past 3 months, I ain't never seen you motherfuckers this nice, ever, okay? Oh, you guys are jovial, you're saying hello, you're holding open doors, it's all very strange. And I live in Center City, so when you guys won, I got really excited and I ran out to Broad Street so I could get caught up in the moment, and I saw things that I thought I'd never see in this city ever. I saw men crying in front of other men. I saw women hug men they did not know, and this was very stressful. And then there was a moment, a truly powerful moment, when a cop and I made eye contact, and he had tears streaming down his face, and he stuck his hand out, and he was like, "Eagles, bro," and I was like, "That's entrapment. No, 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 you won't get me that way, sir, no, you must work harder, no, no. Why is the body cam off? No, no." I work in the main line. I work in the main line, and I was talking to a coworker about that the next day, and he was like, "Man, you were out in that?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, I was out in that." And he was like, "When did you know it was time to go home because it might not be safe?" And I was like, "When I saw white men perfectly reciting Meek Mill lyrics." I was like, "Oh no, it's time to go." Oh, they know all the words of dreams and nightmares. It's the witching hour. Let's go. No, but originally, guys, I come from a shithole country. It's called America, thank you. But no, I'm actually Nigerian. My family's from Nigeria. I am the first person in my entire family to be born in the United States of America, which means I'm the goddamn Lion King. What's good? Hey, Setoiyo Simba, look at the mane. Fantastic mane. Recently, my 30-year-old cousin chose to move from Lagos, Nigeria to Columbus, Ohio in November, and she has not been having a nice time, but I tried to tell her, look, you don't want to come here, you ain't about this American life, it's not what you're about, and she got really belligerent with me, and she was like, "You know what, cousin, you think I can't handle America because of racism and Trump." And I was like, "No, Cindy, I don't think you can handle America because you've never experienced fucking winter before, okay? Like, you don't know what this is like. You're worried about racism, I worry about the flu, okay? I almost died this past winter, I almost died." I teach hip-hop dance to children in North and West Philly. And yeah, I teach the kids, and a lot of them come from broken homes and impoverished environments, but they're incredibly talented. They're gonna do great things with their lives, and they've all got smart fucking mouths. These are very mean children. Very mean, they say very mean things to you, very mean things, when you are very emotionally vulnerable. And they try to excuse it too. They try to excuse it. They're like, "Nah, man, it's a roasting session. We're roasting you. We're roasting you. We're gonna roast you." And I was like, "That's interesting." When I was a kid, we called that hurting feelings. Called that hurting feelings. Called this emotionally stunting a young person. That's what we called that. Called that giving a 12-year-old anxiety, all right? I'm fine. I remember first week I taught there, a handful of them cornered me after class. And one kid spoke for everyone, and he was like, "Hey man, your name is Setoiyo, that sounds like Sequoia, her name is Latoya, we gonna call you Toyota." I was like, "That don't even fucking make sense, that's just incredibly mean, why would you do this?" Dig this, they started singing to me too. They were like, "Sequoia, Sequoia, he doesn't know what he had, he never had it." I'm like, "When did y'all practice this? When did you guys practice this?" I told you that in confidence. I lost it on one of these I lost it on one of these badass kids, though, I did. I couldn't take it no more. I drive a 2003 Mazda Protege, swag. And driving up to location, swaggy as I am, and one of the kids sees me, and he was like, "Ooh, Sequoia, you drive a dusty ass ride. You ain't got no bread." And I was like, Maurice, you are 13 and homeless. Don't do this, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. We live in very politically divisive times. Recently, I was talking to a coworker, and I was like, hey man, how's your day going? And he was like, well, Trump's president, so you know how that goes. And I was like, you have not answered my question at all. And he's like, no man, I'm pissed off. There are no more great Americans. And I disagree. There are great Americans everywhere. Just gotta think about things a little differently, okay? Donald Trump, maybe not a great American. Jeff Sessions, maybe not a great American. MC Hammer, maybe not a great American, okay? And it's my humble opinion, I believe that Ice-T is top 5, dead or alive, greatest American that has ever lived. You're welcome, and yes, thank you. And if Ice-T's not on your top 5 list, fuck your list, okay? It's a great American. Seriously, what other light-skinned black dude you know who grew up with the name Tracy, become a pimp and a drug dealer in the 70s, not get killed or go to prison, then join the army, go AWOL, still not go to prison, then in the 80s start rapping, become very successful, then in the late 80s start a rock group called Body Count, drop a song called Cop Killer that's an underground hit, get dropped by his label, and when America's like, what the fuck you gonna do now? Ice-T was like, I'll become a cop on TV.